Hello, welcome back. Hope you're all well, and welcome back to part 2 of the washing machine, make money from washing machines. Now, I want to say thank you for all the kind comments that I've received for part 1. Most of the people are saying that it's too big to work on and all the rest of it, and you know, too heavy and all the rest of it. That's basically what I did say in part 1. Obviously we've got making money from lawnmowers as well, and what we're bringing back, and I've got another making money thing next week, what may suit a lot more people, and obviously there's a lot more people doing that already, so it makes sense, but it's something I've done again years and years ago. So yeah, we're going to bring that back. So anyway, what I'm going to do now is I want to get on with this machine here. I'll tell you about this machine. Now, a lot of you will know that I lost quite a bit of footage the other week. If you've watched the What's Going On video of mine, and one of the things I lost footage on was this machine. So in this video, I'm not going to be able to show me testing it or nothing like that. I'm going to set up what I've got, but I'm going to run through the fault with you and what the fault was, and it wasn't the obvious what the code said it was. Okay, so it's a Hoover and the code is 03. If you've got this, if you watch this video just because you've got the 03, you know, through Google or whatever, you're watching it just for the 03 fault, this might be interesting to you, because obviously Google, if you Google it, it comes up as a filter fault or block filter or block pump. In this case it wasn't, so that's why I say it might be interesting to you. Now obviously a filter on these is very easy to change. I'll show you that in a minute, or to clean I should say. I'll show you that in a minute. But on this particular machine, like I say, it wasn't the fault. Now this belonged to a friend of mine, so that she obviously give it to us for nothing. It's a free machine, so it's a good start for the, you know, the new series of videos. Yeah, it's a nice looking machine. So she kept having this code come up with 03, and she kept cleaning the filter, but there was nothing in the filter. And then it started coming up with another fault. Well, I can't tell you what it is because I can't remember what she told me. I should have asked her, shouldn't I? But anyway, it came with another fault. Basically what it was doing is timing itself out. So on certain programs it would be happy to just pump and pump and pump and pump until the machine was empty. Obviously altering the amount of time you've got left on the program. So sometimes it would sit there for like 8 minutes or whatever, but it just carry on. Yeah, so, but on other programs it's not happy, because obviously it wants to move on, it wants to let more water in, or it wants to do whatever it wants to do, you know, do the conditioner or whatever, and it gets timed out. So then you get another fault code come up, and it will just stop. And like I say, the filter was clear on it, but the truth of the matter was she was never happy with this machine, because from the day she got it, she said it never really left the washing very dry. You know, I'm not saying it would be dry because it's a washing machine and it's washing stuff, but it was wringing wet from the day she got it. Well, there's a bit of a clue. But just in case, like I say, you have this problem, I'm going to show you how to do the filter. It's very, very quick, 30 seconds, something like that. Sometimes a bit of a job if they're really hard full of crap. It takes a bit longer, and then I'll actually show you what the fault was on this. And this is something worth looking at on any machine, because it can happen to any machine at any time. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do the filter first. Right, to clean the filter, the first thing you want to do is tip the machine backwards. These machines will hold about a pint or so of water, maybe up to a litre of water. Pull the casing off, just turn the pump. You may find that if they've got lots of crap in there, they'll drop a turn, just turn them backwards and forwards until you can work your way round. You know, I've known it we've had to put grips on them. Start turning it, pull it off, and that's your filter, and that'll be full of crud. This should still got a bit of, you know, that's not too bad. Check inside here, obviously make sure the machine's turned off and unplugged, because there is a little propeller in there that will give you a nasty whack. Make sure there's nothing in there. Check for things like hair clips, because they will fall down and jam in there. Bits of barbed wire, anything really what can come through your washing machine. Always check in your pockets and stuff before you load the washing machine. You'll be amazed at the damage what a pound coin will do. And just put it back in there, do it up, do it back like that. I normally put it down once it's running and just check that, make sure it's not leaking. And that's your filter done. Like I say, in this case, that's how clear it was. I haven't done nothing, that's how clear it comes. So I'll show you the actual fault. I'm actually going to see the fault because I've run hot water for it last time. It's sorted itself out. What it was, this is the pipe. I don't think you're going to be able to see it. Somewhere there, there's a kink, slight kink. What it was is that pipe, when they put the machine in, and this is when they installed it, and had it done professionally, they'd slid the machine back and it had kinked the pipe. I don't know if I can get it to do it, so I can't get it to do it now. When it's warmed up and sort itself out. And it kinked the pipe, so the water flow was restricted, very restricted. And then as the crap built up in it, what had gone through the filter, over the year, or over a couple of years, I just built up and blocked this pipe completely. So as soon as you pulled the machine out to get rid of it, it straightened out, and it was as good as the day it was fitted. Or better than the day it was fitted. Right, so hopefully that makes sense. It was basically this pipe was squashed, and obviously it was restricted. So from the day she got it, she said she was never happy with it. Well, that's why. Now, some of you may think that's a bit silly, but some people take their machines out quite a bit, clean sort of around the sides of them or behind them or whatever, and that can happen at any point. You just push it back, it just traps the pipe, and because you don't notice it, and you live with it, you think, oh, it don't seem to be, you don't notice, or you think, yeah, it doesn't seem as good as it used to be, but the machine's getting old, all this sort of rubbish. Now, like I say, it pays just now and again to check your pipes. Obviously, it don't hurt to check all your water pipes. Don't mess around too much, because you don't, if you're not leaking, you know, leave alone. But yeah, so this machine is our first machine in this series what we worked on. Like I say, I'm really sorry that I didn't have the footage of me testing it, because you just found it quite interesting. Or there's plenty more of that to come. Now, what's happening with this machine? Eventually it will be sold, but at the moment the plan is for this to go in my kitchen, and my washing machine is coming out. I think it's a Intercept, or Intershit as we like to call them. Now that's coming out here. Again, that's a 9 kilo machine, and I'm going to do the bearings on it. So this is going to go in the place, because my missus without a washing machine is like, you know, you don't want to know. So yeah, so she's going to use this machine. Then we're going to do the hot point, sorry, the Intercept. We're going to do the bearings on that, and then this machine will be going up for sale. And it's just lovely machine. So it's all been through the test, so I know it all works and everything else. That's one of the things you have to do. I think that's going to be it on this video. Like I say, if you like it, it's only a very basic repair. A block filter anywhere is always going to be a basic repair, but you'll be surprised, like I say, when I was doing machines, how many times I was called out to a block filter. Yeah, because it can lead to other problems if you're blocking further back, and then that can lead to, if you don't clean your filters, it can lead to things like the pressure switch not getting a correct reading, what can lead to water coming out your drawer and flooding your house. Okay, so be aware, very, very aware. And obviously I don't know if I mentioned it before, but don't leave a washing machine on overnight when you go to bed. The last thing you need to do is walk downstairs, walk into your kitchen, tread into a pool of water with electric flowing around it, because it won't do you no good. If you like this stuff and you're interested in washing machines or anything else I do, then please subscribe, ring the bell, ding a ding a ding, and that way you'll get notifications when I put a video up. If it's a subject that you're interested in, just wait till I have another video up. It's as simple as that, of something else what you are interested in. These won't be every week, these washing machine videos. I've got other stuff I'm doing, so I'm trying to shuffle them about a little bit because they get boring for people who are not interested in them. Yeah, so that's about it. Take it easy, give it a thumbs up, will help me out a lot, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy.